going to talk a little bit more depth about Nike's new Vaporfly irons. Now these are available in two flavors, so we have the regular Vaporfly here, and then we also have the Vaporfly Pro here. So let's just start with the Vaporfly, although what we're going to see is that some of the technologies do run through both sets. Now, first thing you're going to notice about these irons is Nike's use of resin material just here in the cavity. Now, you're probably familiar with Nike using this material in the ball instead of rubber, and this is a very, very lightweight polymer that is actually allowing them to save weight now in the clubs as well. And it's really part of a story combined with very thin next core faces and weight saving from the resin cavity that's allowing them to pull weight into the perimeter of the club. So what you have here is a club with a very thin face and very little weight in that face and directly behind it. So then it's very, very wide in the body. Finished off really, really stunning finish. I think this looks great behind the ball, great on the shelf. And we're seeing Nike's blue and yellow, some would say Scandinavian kind of Swedish colour system this year. So really, really strong look on appeal. Now this club is actually 3 sets in one. So what you're going to see is a very different look in the long irons, a different look again in the middle irons, and then a third look still in the shorter irons. So this is not a new concept in irons. Nike have done it very, very neatly here. So the idea is that you're getting long irons are going to help you get the ball in the air that much easier, launch that much higher, and then as you transition through the set, you're getting mid irons are offering more control, and then even more so in the short irons. So that's exactly the same thing is going to be carried through into the Fly Pro, albeit a different finish. So now we're into what I'd call a black PVD finish, with the blue swoosh set aside it, very, very strong on the shelf. Behind the ball, much darker to look at than Vaporfly. Same idea again, we're using resin in the cavities and it's very much 3 sets in one, but as you'd expect in the Pro version, much less chunkiness in the irons, but that doesn't mean that you're not getting plenty of help. A little bit heavier as well, both in the shaft and the head, so you're probably going to get a little bit more control, but you're probably going to lose a little bit of the ball speed that you get off the regular version. So 2 choices here, both extremely playable, both going to appeal to a very, very wide range of golfers. I think Nike are going to do really well with the Vaporfly version myself this year.
Here, I read it from mainly behind the ball and the low side of the ball. So my first point of view that I